ready?
Yeah, are you nervous? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm super nervous now, dude. We just had a great start to the day. All right, let's get those claps going. Boom. Welcome to episode 7 of
The Only Good Podcast.
Love it. I love that we can't get it together to do that, so they do it.
Should we do it again? We'll all do it. Welcome to episode 7 of
The Only Good Podcast. We did it.
Bang.
Bang.
Yeah.
Love it.
Episode 7 in favorite of Joe's favorite athlete, Michael Vick.
Well,
Yeah.
Hall of Famer.
But also,
Maybe.
well,
I think the
Probably.
title, what do you think the title of this episode should be? I've got a good one.
go ahead.
Dan's birthday episode.
Well, we're getting around. It is our producer Dan's birthday.
You better put that shit back on.
Put that. Well, yeah, what are you doing?
You're going to break the mojo.
The ties that bind us. Well, you know, we have the brothers of the band, Brother Oliver, who are
Yep.
musicians. I don't know. I would like to hear a happy birthday rendition from them if they're willing for Dan. What do you
Harmonized?
think? Come on over. I'm gonna. You know what? Take my microphone. Come sit in my. Yeah. Both of you sit on the casting couch. Let's go.
There you go.
I literally don't sing.
We want 8 bars of soul. We want 8 bars of soul.
All right, we didn't sign up for this.
So welcome to episode 1 of the Brother Oliver Podcast. Today is our producer Dan's birthday, and we'd like to wish him a happy birthday.
You want to kick us off? I'm the singer of the band, but maybe you should start this.
I don't sing. It's early in the morning, but
out in 3, 2, 1.
happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Daniel. Happy birthday to you.
So I think during this episode of our podcast, we should have a couple guests.
There's some local comedians in Greenville, Joe Hamric and Joey Thompson. You guys may have seen some of their content. It's pretty funny sometimes.
Let's get them on. Let's get them on.
Let's get them back on the show.
Hey, great job. Give it up for yourselves. If you're watching Brother Oliver on Spotify, on
Question mark?
YouTube, question mark, on the FBI watch list.
Exclamation
Brother-
point. That sucks that they were better than we are.
At the podcast?
Yeah.
One of many things they're better at.
Right.
They're also better at sucking dick. Bang! Yes!
Got him, bro.
We fucking got him.
Got him, bro.
Dan, how old are you? Let's have a Q&A with the producer real quick.
Okay.
Off the top.
36.
36
This
years
is very
old.
deposition-y. Like, that was
Yeah,
like
yeah.
he was in Congress.
Dan, where were you when?
On September 11th,
Where were you? Where were you on September 11th?
2001.
Homeschool math class.
Really?
What was your favorite part about being homeschooled?
The teacher was hot. Say it.
Mr. Johnson has some abs.
Yeah.
My least favorite part was my 3 brothers and I fighting over who got to take my sister to prom.
That's
And?
yeah. Who won?
Me.
Yeah, obviously.
Dan,
Go ahead.
go ahead.
Right ahead. No. Feel
Go
free.
ahead.
This is good. This is a good podcast.
What? Do you have any birthday resolutions?
Yeah, I was wondering if y'all are going to take the hats off for this or
No.
is it a full episode.
This is the only time you'll see a hat on either of us, if you know what I mean. Clink the merchandise real quick.
Bang.
Bang. And say bang when we do it. Bang.
I'm gonna forget and shout it into the microphone and spike it.
I think that's already happened.
Well, probably
Several times.
So if you can't see here in the studio, we have a lot of different happy birthday signs and etc. for Dan. We hung some streamers. They look professional.
There was the ladder that both of us almost fell off and snapped our necks.
That is correct. We put ourselves in danger
for you.
for your birthday.
Thank you.
There's the helicopter. Can you hear it with the happy birthday
There's a
message for Dan?
helicopter. There's a helicopter. Speaking of, weren't you recently a air traffic controller in Washington, D.C.?
I was up until a couple days ago. I was transferred.
Oh, where'd you go?
Philadelphia. We had a couple oopsie daisies.
Okay. How's it going?
No, I had to leave. I had to leave town.
Oh, you resigned from your position.
resigned from my
From
position.
your air traffic controller position.
Right in the middle of my shift. Yeah, we had an oopsie daisy, and I thought it would be better if I just hit the old dusty trail.
Bang! Yes. If you're listening to this, you've probably already turned it off because you're. The only good podcast is not liable for any deafness caused during
Yeah.
the listening of this.
Headphone wearing.
Well, Dan, anything else you want to say to our viewers? This is your.
Yeah. I was just thinking about the diversity of humanity.
Okay. You want to expound on that?
Yeah, I was just thinking, everybody's different.
Huh.
Yep. That's what's been striking me recently. Just every human is different.
You know what?
I want some poetry snaps in that one. It's very philosophical. Very philosophical.
Everybody is different if you really think about it.
Do you want to explain that T-shirt to everyone?
Do you want me to explain the origins of everybody's different? That's actually a great idea.
Let's go ahead.
Dan and I were riding out to a location that was so fucking far away at the lake, I believe. And we were having a conversation about music, I believe. Is that correct? And Dan was telling me some of the music he likes, blah, blah, blah. And I said, I don't really listen to that much music, in the car or whatever. And Dan came back with the
banger,
hottest line of all time. Well, everybody's different.
The most boring asinine
Inane
thing I've ever
comment
said. Yeah,
ever.
inane thing I've ever said.
But it's true.
And I knew it immediately. As soon as I said it, I was just like, that was so stupid.
The biggest throwaway line in reality ever.
Now I'm mocked mercilessly for it. So
Cake actually says everybody's different that we got for
the
Dan
cake
for his
does say
birthday.
that, Yeah.
Well, I have some great news for the podcast.
Okay.
I would like to tell our viewers.
I wonder what it could possibly be.
We actually got some sponsors. Oh! Yeah, yep. And the sponsor, I don't know why, they had a script idea. They wanted me to write it, but they thought you would be a much better spokesperson.
Really?
So, yeah, I'm just going
How
to...
interesting.
I'm just going to send you their script, all right?
Okay.
And they want you to read it. We're getting paid to do this, so you have to do a good job.
Okay.
All right? And so, give it up for our sponsor that Joe's going to read.
All right. I'm excited about this. I wonder if it's going to be something really appropriate. What? Shit. What's good, fellow honkies? I got a fresh new product that'll be a freak fest for your taste buds. It's called Kraka's with a Z, the first ever non-GMO saltine. It's funny because you can't spell saltine without salt and teens. And we're here to tell you, if you're salty about this fresh twist, then our revolutionary unleavened carbohydrate is not for your hating ass. However, this is longer, huh? However, if you are a teen, definitely consume our product in your sexy jowls.
That's what they
It's
wanted.
weird that they would say jowls.
Hey, it's our sponsor, dude. Let's pep it up some.
Okay,
you know?
sorry. We love teens, and this product is targeted towards you, whether you are or are not supervised by a parent or legal guardian. In fact, we love unsupervised teens so much that you don't even need a parent or legal guardian to access our website that definitely isn't harvesting your data. For more info, just hit up krakas.edu, where you won't be blockaded by pesky age-restrictive pop-ups. That's convenient. Just simply upload a quirky shirtless selfie and chat with one of our teen brand aficionados to identify what flavor of cracker best suits your unsophisticated but impressionable teen palate. They're wordy, huh? This definitely isn't an FBI sting operation to lure in child predators. This is a fun, interactive food brand. And I would know because I'm Joe Hamric, spokesperson for Kraka's and residents of, I'm not saying my address, nice try. And if I had a teenage kid, I'd definitely send them our way, unless they were African American, because our studies have shown, fuck, this is going to be terrible, isn't it? Our studies have shown not to do well with urban demographics. I eat this product 3 times a day, and I love it because none of our proceeds contribute to aiding LA wildfire relief. That is why. I'm glad their mansions were reduced to godless ash and rubble. I hope it happens again because I have a lot of money riding on an LA fire's two-peat. Get some yum in your tum. Kraka's with a Z. What's good, my crackers? My Kraka's. That's what's good.
Wow.
That's good. That was an oddly put ad. I don't want to break up the hilarity, but I've got some good news too.
Oh, what?
We got another sponsor.
No.
Yeah.
Well, surely they want you to, based off that, you be the spokesperson.
No, it's weird. They wanted you to read it.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's in and it's I think the product is really going to hit home with our viewers and listeners.
Oh, so I'm going to be the spokesperson.
Yeah, they
now.
wanted you to read it. They said
Okay.
we want Joey Thompson. It's written specifically for you.
For Joey Thompson Comedy.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, you have tears coming out of your eyes.
you didn't want to read your address?
No, I didn't want to read my address. Thank you, though. That's a good effort.
Go ahead. Send it on over.
I did. Did you not get it yet?
Oh, you sent a note. I have to open a note.
What's wrong, bud?
We have hat fix flying in. Thank you very much.
Wardrobe /
And when he takes his hands off my head, you guys will go
bang.
Thank you.
What-
Oh wow!
What's the product that you're reading, Joey?
I can't fucking read this.
You can read it. Dan can cut it. Dan can cut it out. Cut out the. You have to read it. They wanted you to read it.
How much are we getting paid? A lot.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Okay.
Go ahead and read that out.
Well, to our viewers, we have a great new sponsor that we'd love to send you their way. The John Benet Ramsey Did
I tell you?
The John Benet Ramsey Signature 9/11. I'm not going to get through this. 9/11 Limited Edition George Floyd neck pillow.
It gets. I've read this. It actually gets.
And this is a sponsor approved of this?
Yeah,
This is
sponsor-
a real product.
Yeah.
Tired of saying I can't breathe on. Again, this is.
We're not gonna be able to use this, but go ahead.
Tired of saying I can't breathe on one-way cross-country flights? Sick of having to have hands wrapped around your tiny little precious neck to keep it warm? Are you... God, dude. I'm going to fucking federal prison because of a fucking podcast skit. Everyone's going to. You know what? Because I'm a pro, we'll lock in right now.
Go ahead.
Are you on a knee and begging for relief from terrible neck pain? We've finally solved this decades-old case with an explosive new airline product, the John Benet Ramsey Signature 9/11 Limited Edition George Floyd neck pillow. You'll fly high with the angels and finally be free of all earthly concerns when you wrap this pillow around your beautiful, delicate little windpipe. Our bargain basement prices will have you jumping out of windows.
There's so much more too.
These are tears of sadness. We'll have you jumping out a window for joy. Order in the next 9 minutes and 29 seconds, and you'll get a 2-for-1 blowout deal that you'll never forget. If your life matters, you'll take advantage of these killer prices. I, Joey Thompson, believe in this product so much that I have written a rap music performance to promote it. To be clear, this isn't any part of any bit. I truly believe everything, and now I will commence rapping. Lay me a beat, somebody. My name is Joey Thompson, and I'm here to say I love this neck pillow by John Benet. I love to fly high like George Floyd in heaven, and this pillow blows up like 9/11. Our sweet angel John Benet will rest in peace, but I didn't kill her, so stop asking the police. We miss George Floyd and John Benet, but all lives matter, as I always say. JB, GF, and 9/11. My girl John Benet don't live to be 7. Again, I didn't murder her, so quit asking please. This black neck pillow makes my pee-pee sneeze. Wow. What a creative, inventive way to advertise. I'm so glad they chose me and no one else.
Oh, dude. My favorite part is how you're insisting that you didn't kill her. You're insisting that you didn't kill her in the rap.
Part of what? Yeah.
Stop asking me, police.
I fucked up a bunch of that.
That was good. It's good, though.
Oh, man.
That's mine.
It was.
Oh, come on. God damn it. Well, those products I think are going to do great.
Well, I think we have actually, shockingly, I think there's a third sponsor.
A third sponsor.
And they knew we had a birthday boy in the house.
Okay.
And they liked his sultry, delicate windpipe so much,
Yeah.
they wanted him to read a script. You want to send it on over?
Do you have it? Go ahead and send it on
well,
over to
it's
him.
a note that was in your phone. A very fucking taxing way to send.
Well, that's the only way I know how to do it.
You can't copy and
Give it
paste.
to me.
I could copy and paste. Give me copy and paste.
Go ahead, send it over. We're gonna have Dan, the producer, is gonna read the third product. No fucking way.
I'm just gonna send it to him as a note. How about
You'll
that?
have to
Because
hand
it's
it to
easier
me.
for
He
me.
can't. He doesn't have an iPhone. You know, I'm gonna fuck you.
Fuck, you just
phone
send
is-
it.
My phone is camera.
Oh,
Well, go ahead. We'll give him your phone, Joe.
okay. Should we go ahead and hand him that one?
Happy
If you're
Groundhog
listening at
Day,
home,
everyone.
Stephen is handing Dan the phone. His fly is down. There's a unique stain on the frontage part.
Oh, dude,
This is a no-fly zone.
I'm really excited to read this ad that I.
They're paying us a lot of money. You better fucking step
Yeah,
up.
let's get
yeah,
it.
it's one of my favorite products here.
Yeah.
so I'm excited to start reading this. All right.
You're gonna be real
This
excited
is
to finish
this is
reading
an
it.
ad for shark repellent.
It's a good product.
Are you a shark?
Quit
swimming
drinking out of my fucking cup.
Sorry.
Sorry, go ahead,
And
Dan.
back to
We're in
one.
the-
Back
we're in
to
the
one.
middle-
Take two.
We're gonna get our sponsorship pulled if you
I'm
guys
sorry.
don't do
It's
it
my.
together.
It's Joey's drinking out of my cup.
Shark repellent. Are you a shark swimming in Trump's abortionless America with a hankering for human flesh? If you are, and I am, LOL, shark repellent can be a serious issue. With our shark repellent, you can taste that sweet, sweet people meat without the familiar eye and snout sting of a nasty shark repellent. Look, you work hard every day swimming around and terrorizing humans and sea life alike. You don't need some smarty pants swimmer stopping you from what you really want, human legs and torsos. Shark repellent will allow you to chomp down as you will and swim away confidently with a smile on your face. Shark repellent.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's the end.
No.
No?
No. We had to. We know. Go ahead.
Shark repellent. Hitler was right.
Wow.
That's what the ad says.
Why would they say that in the
That's-
ad?
Yeah.
That's so weird. You said Hitler. You said Hitler was right. Is that what you said?
No.
No.
To be clear, it said at the end, it said, say whatever you believe most in.
Okay.
So,
Yeah. To be clear, he said it ended there. So that last thing, I think he improvised on the spot.
Yeah.
He actually said,
it's a standard tag at the end of all of my performances.
Yeah. You just shouted out.
"There's only one standard tag at the end of my performances." Bang! We bring the bang.
Do we?
Yeah, we do bring the bang. Fuck, dude. We bring the boom is so antiquated. We bring the bang.
Yeah. We do. What was that you said about her precious little tiny neck?
Windpipe.
Windpipe. You know, you want to know who actually wrote that? Who wrote the worst joke of all time that got videos pulled? One particular video pulled. Unlikely source.
Carrie?
Wrote the windpipe part. Owen and I were like, "Oh shit, that's dirty as fuck." To be clear, Owen wrote the precious little tiny neck part as well, so my family is fucked.
Well, Joe Hamric of Single Dad's Kitchen. Who is Carrie?
Okay, you know who Carrie is. It's my life partner. My live-in life partner. My roommate. Boo! Oh, shit.
Dang.
We fucked that up.
Okay, well, speaking of things that have been, I feel like we get in trouble with TikTok guidelines a lot, the community guidelines.
We do.
If you use TikTok, you know they're very stringent and unclear about why you get stuff pulled. This whole week, I keep seeing the Philadelphia plane crash from 45 different angles, and I'm like, all right, so you're mad at me for saying a cuck joke, and that video got pulled, but I'm watching people incinerate.
Yeah, blast into the ground.
I'll open TikTok, and it's just like a fireball.
Yeah. Yeah. And the
It's multiple angles, too. It's like,
DC
have you seen
one, too. I saw a very clear version of the DC one with the helicopter, and you could like literally see both aircraft falling into the water, like splashing. I was like, oh no.
I just don't get the double standard.
Yeah, no, it's I got a video. So here's how arbitrary TikTok is. I reposted a video from like November,
Yeah.
and it started blowing up, got like 250,000 views, something like that. A day later, they took it down for alcohol, tobacco, or drug use.
Okay.
Nothing in that video about any of that. So I appealed, and then they put it back up. Why'd they take it down in the first place?
Because they weren't showing people die in a plane crash.
Yet. Single Dad's Kitchen.
The point of
Plane
this
crash
is
edition.
TikTok. If you're listening, they're not listening.
TikTok?
TikTok.
They're always listening, bro.
The
That's
double
how-
standard, though, they can be like, hey, you have drugs. By the way, here's actual people dying in a plane crash.
Yeah.
We'll keep that up.
Plus, they're stealing our data.
Well, I think now would be a good time. We have a birthday. We have sponsors to bring back another reoccurring segment, Cards for Inhumanity. Is that right?
Cards for and against humanity.
Is there anything else you want to say about
Dan?
the Philly plane crash?
Well, Dan didn't do it. I know that. You know what? I don't know that for a fact. Where were you? When did it happen? Was it
Whenever you
Friday?
left Philadelphia.
Yeah. Dan? Oh, he doesn't want to talk about it. Suspicious.
Where was I when it happened?
Yeah.
I probably don't have an alibi.
Well,
You know what I say about that. Everybody's different, bro.
Everybody's different.
you know what? Everybody
Everybody
is
is
different.
different.
Yeah. All around the world, we're all different cultures and
All around the world, statues crumble for me.
stupid.
Shout out to Sugar Ray.
R.I.P.
Sugar Ray, Mark McGrath, if you're listening. We're huge Sugar Ray fans here.
Huge.
We're not.
Sugar Ray Leonard, though.
Yeah. I'll tell you what I'm not a fan of. Stingrays.
No.
Sugar Rays, hell yeah. Stingrays, fuck no.
Yeah. Fuck a stingray, dude.
You would.
What about well,
Aquatic bestiality. You're a big aquatic bestiality guy.
I am. I've got a romantic what that's from
You 69 to manatee at SeaWorld.
got a romantic abnormality so bizarre. Well, Joey,
Time to bring back a reoccurring segment we love. Cards for Inhumanity.
it's called Dead Air Silence. It's a
Speaking of
big
dead
part.
air,
Lifetime presents blank, the story of blank. Joe, Lifetime presents
I was murdered by Joey Thompson.
the story of
John Benet Ramsey. God.
You're gonna get phone calls.
we're solving a cold case.
The Boulder Police Department.
Was she from Boulder?
Come on.
Johnny B?
Come on.
Johnny B was from Boulder?
You know.
All right, I'm done with. It's time for.
God, I want to say something else. This is.
All right, can we
I'll give you one more. Okay.
All right, I'm done with.
John Benet Ramsey.
It's time for.
killing another toddler? Should we agree on no more John Benet?
No more Johnny B.
All right. Because this was going to be perfect.
Yes,
I
sir.
guarantee this was going to be perfect.
Oh, no.
I'm blank, you're blank, let's party.
Let me. No, dude.
Come on.
Let me go first.
No, well, okay.
Joey, I'm.
Justin Tucker.
So Joey, I'm Justin Tucker. You're
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. Let's party.
Let's party! We already did party.
Yeah.
Party hardy. This hat keeps bonking off my. You know what? Fuck this hat.
Yeah. Okay. You look good like that.
Dudes, I just found out that blank is blank.
You want to go first?
I mean, I'm itching to say it, bro. All right.
Dudes, I just found out that
Dan Johnson.
is.
Oh, you're trying to. I'm gonna. Child predator. That's.
I mean, there we go.
But we could have also done Justin Tucker is
A child predator.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. We also could have done.
Each other in the bathroom with the lights on.
I like that.
Joey, warning, blank may cause blank. Warning.
Being John Benet Ramsey. No. Yeah, being John Benet Ramsey.
May cause.
Death by Joey Thompson.
We're back.
Yeah, we're back.
Someone's
solo.
found this podcast on just randomly on Spotify, and they're like, "Oh, honey, it's called The Only Good Podcast.
It's gonna be positive.
It's gonna have a bunch of good life lessons."
Nope. Terrible life lessons.
Last one.
Sure.
Who's going first?
I think that's me.
When I was tripping on acid, blank turned into blank. When I was tripping on acid.
I want to say it so bad. Hold on, let me think. Because all I can think of is John Benet Ramsey. Much as Joe, he continuously does. When I was tripping on acid, my wiener.
Gabby Patino.
My wiener.
Turned into.
Oh. He foretold it, bro. He spoke it into existence. Because the answer is a vagina. Ready? Bang! Great. That was great. Yeah.
Honey, I mean, why don't we pick this podcast?
It's topical, number one, the podcast. It's positive. HIV positive.
I got you churched it up. And you're like, I'm a slick. You went cavalier on HIV positive. It's HIV positive.
I mean,
you're like fucking selling cigarettes to kids. Hey.
Okay, here's something.
Okay.
Speaking of, have you seen the commercials for the what's it called? The HIV PrEP medicine? They play constantly.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Of course.
Those are tailored ads.
It's algorithm?
Yeah.
Algorithmic.
Dude, listen, if you got AIDS, you got AIDS. You know what I mean? I'm not going to judge you.
Everybody's different.
Everybody is different. Some people have AIDS. Some people do not. I'm getting tired of those ads, though. It's getting a little bit.
Yeah, Joe, what do you hate so much about the AIDS ads? Go ahead and tell me why you're so uncomfortable.
I just don't like thinking about it. You know what I mean? It's a real problem in today's America. Why don't you like it?
Well, I do like seeing them.
Oh, you like them a lot, though, probably.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
They remind me of George Michael.
Your wham gets a bang, dude. Wham bang. Up there in heaven making beats with little peepers.
Well, yeah, so we have a birthday in the house. Joe, have you ever had a terrible birthday? An experience that stood out to you as a terrible birthday? I'm just spitballing here.
Yeah.
Dan might cut all this fucking shit out.
He might. He's probably going to cut out every mention of his birthday, which is today.
He'll probably cut out AIDS
Probably.
from his personal life, then the podcast.
Bang. The enthusiasm for bang is dipped.
Bang.
Bang.
Dang.
I don't think I've ever had a terrible birthday. Kind of put me on the spot there, bud.
Yeah.
Do you have one in mind?
I don't, actually.
This
But I
is
would.
going great.
This segment, Dan, when you get to this segment, we wasted your time on your birthday.
So today's Dan's birthday, Joey. What's your favorite birthday memory?
Well, if it was a good birthday, brother, I can't remember. That's all I have. I have chants. That's all I do.
Yeah.
Chants.
Bang and chants.
Bang, claps, snaps. That's all. I'm a fucking hype man, dude. I'm not even funny. The truth comes out. Speaking of coming out, Joe, is there something you want to tell us?
Not on the podcast. I mean, right? Why would I do that here?
I mean, the truth is going to come out at fucking some point, right? Like, sometimes you're hanging out with a toddler, all right, and you get your hands around their fucking neck,
Yeah.
and then fucking you're playing anyway.
Well, are you all right?
I'm not going to fucking... I didn't kill John Benet Ramsey. Get on my fucking back, dude. Fuck.
Oof.
That's going to get cut, too.
I hope not. It's not. I knew it wasn't.
He's
That's the first fucking thing.
He's gonna
I
dump-
didn't kill John Benet Ramsey.
he's
Get
gonna
on
dump
back.
my mouth. I did kill John Benet Ramsey.
Can you please do that?
Anyway,
Well, are you all right?
I'm not gonna fucking did kill John Benet Ramsey. Get on my fucking back, dude.
Oh, did you really?
So Luka Doncic out of nowhere got traded to the Lakers, and I saw people were saying this is Dallas's version of 9/11.
Really? I thought that would be when they the other thing that happened in Dallas.
JFK?
JFK, bro. Wouldn't that be their 9/11?
No,
Okay.
that was not. That, some people did.
Dan, are
like-
we boring you, bud?
Pardon?
Are we boring you?
Yes.
Okay. You're speaking for the audience as well.
I'm gonna go to the bathroom with a pistol by myself and bang, bang.
Yeah, no, he did get traded. That's a crazy trade. They're going off the rails on a crazy trade.
Going off the rail. They're doing rails
They probably
because
are.
of the crazy trades. What they're doing.
You know, I read something where they were saying that Luke has been hurt a lot, right? Like he hasn't played a lot, and they're worried about his conditioning, etc. You think he did it on purpose?
Got traded?
Like, yeah, injured and got kind of fat or whatever on purpose?
Yeah.
Cool.
There's not. No, I don't. Yes, I do. I don't fucking know. Luka is the white man Zion Williamson is what you're telling me right now.
Yeah.
That's what they say.
Yeah. That's what they call him. How long has this been, Dan?
2.
You're like 12 minutes. Fuck. Should we try the other card against humanity cards?
Should we pause for 1 second?
Sure.
We'll take pause.
Pause. Bang.
Coming back from the break, Joe, you were bullying Steven a little bit.
Yeah. Well, he said some stupid shit, so I thought I should.
I think you need to address to our audience that you are not a bully. And
No, I'm not.
You're an ally.
I'm an ally.
And we're an anti-bullying podcast.
Right, Steven? Yep.
I mean, what kind of offenses in your life have you felt like bullying somebody over?
It's pretty. I've never really done it before until just now. And then what he said was so incredibly fucking stupid that I thought I have to start bullying him immediately. I apologize. Steven. Andrew, what were you saying about ISIS earlier?
Yeah, one of our producers, Andrew, birthday singer Oliver, he said he feels like
You miss ISIS? Something like that?
he feels like ISIS has been on a hiatus. He feels
Yeah.
I
like
haven't been taking credit for anything. They
That's
used
true.
to take credit for everything. There'd be a flag on, in a football game. They'd be like, we take credit for that.
Like an ISIS flag at a football game? That would be ballsy. Should we do a prank where we send Andrew into a Alabama football game with an ISIS flag and a turban and shit? That's your next movie.
he just has like a roll of hot dogs for tailgating
Yeah.
strapped across his chest, and he's
For
like,
tailgating.
"Hey guys,
Look at this. Bang.
roll tide, bro.
Yeah. Roll Tide, bro.
Roll tide, bro."
And the movie's called Rest in Peace, Andrew Oliver.
Yeah, Andrew. Every time he sees the news, he's like, "Was that domestic terrorism?"
Fuck. Damn it. Where's ISIS? Those guys need to come back. Also, Dan used to drive a truck that is the exact model that ISIS uses, I believe.
Yeah, I got a good deal on it when I sold it to him.
Yeah. I think I saw it on the news the other day.
A Hilux. A gun-turreted Hilux.
Oh, boy. Well, speaking of sports,
If you ever saw a Hilux,
I've got a story. You want to hear
yeah,
it?
I want to hear.
This is one of the most uncomfortable things that's happened to me.
Okay.
Okay, so I was in high school. I'm gonna leave names out to protect the innocent.
Well, you use like code names like John Benet Ramsey.
No, I don't think that's gonna work in this one. No, it would. All right, so
It always would. It always would.
so it's summertime. What's going on over there? Are you okay?
Is that ISIS fuck?
ISIS. Fuck.
It's a
The Andrew Oliver story.
It's an ISIS times Costco guys crossover called "We Bring the Bang."
Yeah.
We bring the. Okay, back to
So-
the story.
ISIS Costco guys.
We love Costco, bro.
Bro, we bring the bang. It's a double chocolate goat kebab.
Now I'm hungry for goat kebabs. It's a goat bake. Every
Wait,
item is goat. Goat pizza, bro.
You're eating my wife, bro.
In that scenario, your wife is
The goat.
the goat. LeBron James. Yeah.
I just love back in the day, like now I feel like people would get mad. They'd be like, "You're not being PC about ISIS," but back in the day, they're like, "You're just a bunch of fucking goat fuckers," is what they are. They would just like,
Who's gonna say we're not being PC about ISIS? No one is gonna say
someone
that.
will be like, "You called them goat fuckers. You can't do that."
Yes, you can.
Look,
You call ISIS whatever you
I'm
want.
saying I've seen the trend of people calling each other goat fuckers.
Dip.
Dip, yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame.
I've seen.
It's a shame. Yeah, it changes right now. Nobody's gonna be mad at anything we say about ISIS. I promise you. And if they are, then they're complicit.
I know somebody who was going to be mad. Fucking ISIS. Bro.
ISIS. Oh shit! I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. ISIS is probably going to be pretty fucking mad.
Yeah, Andrew said, "Where have they been? Where have they been?" That's what I'm saying. We're about to find out. Probably.
We'll show you.
We're
It would just
punching
do that-
down. We're punching down on ISIS.
Who? I haven't heard of them in quite some time.
Andrew's wanting them to I can't even spit it out. The reemergence of ISIS. He's like, come on, guys, send him fan letters and shit. Hey, Jawad, where you been? He's pen pals.
He ties a note to a goat's neck and makes it run.
Yeah. I don't want him to come back. Those guys are knuckleheads.
They're real ruffians.
Yeah.
They're rapscallions.
Bunch of goofballs, those guys. Anyway, ISIS, it's just a goof about. We're with you.
We're big fans.
Big fans.
Free ISIS is what he said.
Oh. All right. I'm going to tell a story. If I can stop crying. All right. So I'm in high school. It's summertime. Super boring. Nothing going on. No school. No nothing, right? And I'm at my girlfriend's house. So this isn't even a good story. I don't even know why I'm telling it. So my girlfriend, Jesus fucking Christ with that. She considered herself a bit of an athlete, right?
Yeah.
And I played soccer in high school. I was, lifted weight stuff. I was a pretty decent athlete. And so she's like, hey, let's go. She lived right in front of a church that had a baseball diamond. So she said, hey, let's go. We'll go play softball. She's like, I'll hit some softballs or whatever. And I was like, okay, we'll do that. So we went out there and, I'm tossing her softballs and she's hitting them, on the ground and shit.
Was she whopping dingers?
No, she wasn't. She weighed about 98 pounds. So she's, hitting it around the infield, whatever. And then she says, hey, I want to pitch to you. And I said, I don't really think that's a great idea. It's the threat of injury.
Yeah.
Also the threat that I might
Because you were
strike
initially
out.
embarrassed. Yeah, about being struck
might
out.
strike out. Didn't want that. So she said, whatever. And so eventually I come up to hit and she smokes one right down the pipe. And me, being a very dumb high school kid, thought, I'm going to hit this over the fence. So I take a mighty cut at it, and I hit it right in her face. Dude, she went like this, like in the movies when somebody gets shot in the shoulder. She went like that, and I thought I hit her in the shoulder. So I ran out there, and I wasn't that worried because I thought I hit her in the shoulder. I was like, Nope. Broke her jaw. So I had to walk her back to her house. Her parents' house, to be clear, go inside with her and explain to her parents that I had just blasted their daughter in the face with a softball.
Or, as you probably said at the time, hey, I hit it and the ball went.
Bang! So after that whoopsie daisy, I got to ride in the back of her parents' car while we took her to the hospital. Had to call my dad on a very early cell phone and explain to him what happened. He was not thrilled.
He was like, hell yeah, dude.
No, he was not.
Is that how I can take out next time your mom argues
He was
with
like,
me?
they're going to sue us, basically. And so then the next morning, I had to get up at about 5 o'clock in the morning and go to the hospital where she had surgery to wire her jaw shut. So that was fun.
So real quick, Chris Brown. Real quick. You broke this girl's jaw.
Yeah.
Was she a prospect at softball? Was she?
No, she was not good at all. Well, if she was good, she would have caught it. Not with her face. She's going to hear this. She already hates me, I'm sure, because of multiple other things.
You guys stayed together.
Yeah, we did. I thought about it. I thought hard about it. You know what I mean? Like, she's gonna have her jaw wired shut for a while. I was like, what? Can I break up with her? I didn't. I mean, I did eventually, but not because of that.
After
the second time,
But you guys stayed together. Was there any repercussions from her family? Did they view you any less?
Oh, they hated me already, so it wasn't really that big of a deal. Yeah. Not fun. Not a good story either.
So what you're saying is if someone doesn't like you, you break their child's jaw.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Anyway, that's a terrible story, and that really happened. Oh, super fun. Oh, yeah. Crying. Everything about that was bad from beginning to end. The fact that I mean, it was a full-on, I took a cut at it. A fucking Babe Ruth cut.
Was it first swing? First pitch?
Yeah. First pitch.
What did it sound like when it hit her face?
It sounded like a softball hitting like a slab of meat, kind of. You know what I mean? That's why I thought it hit her shoulder, because she flew back, and I was like, oh. When I was like, it's probably not that bad. I didn't like rush out. I like walked out there, and it hit her right in her precious little angel face.
Were you laughing a little at first?
No. I laugh about it now. But
So you like domestic abuse? Yeah.
I don't like it. I just can't help myself.
Wow, what a great story.
Yeah. Well, all right. What was the story you were going to tell, bud?
I kicked a kid in the fucking head
Recently?
and broke his jaw. Now I'm trying to think. I have no great
Don't hurt
stories.
yourself.
I probably have great stories. Let's jog the bank real quick.
Okay.
Jog it for me. Talk.
Jog it for me. I don't know. That's my sports story.
My sports story currently is that we shot a great video about a day in the life of a Philadelphia Eagles fan.
Mm-hmm. How did that go over?
It went great, actually. The response has been great. However, people in Philadelphia are like, you did the fucking accent wrong. I'm from Philly, and you can't do the accent right.
It's a complicated accent.
So
That was perfect, by the
To
way.
be clear, you trained for months.
for months. To be mega clear, the mayor of Philly can't spell fucking Eagles, right? At all. So they're like, you can't do the ace. I'm like, dude, your fucking mayor can't spell the name of the most predominant team who's going to probably lose to the Chiefs in the Super Bowl a second time.
Yeah.
And so I'm getting all lit up, and someone was like, is this not how we sound? And I'm like, hey, to everyone who's not a Philly fan, this is exactly how you sound. And everyone's like, yeah, it is, dude.
This is exactly how you
Fuck you,
sound.
bro. It's a free YouTube video. I'm not going to do dialect training for this. I went on YouTube and looked up dialects of Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And the consensus was there's not a clear consensus on what it is.
Yeah.
Basically, the complaint was like, you didn't mispronounce words incorrectly in the English language bad enough.
Water.
Water.
That's water. That's how they say water there. Water. Let's do this. Let's try to think of a team that should have been in the Super Bowl but isn't.
Oh, the Detroit Lions?
The Detroit Lions.
Why do you think they should have been in the Super Bowl? Do you think there's a entitlement from having lost so long that...
I'm going to quote Steven here and say, what did you say about God something?
They got cursed by God with the injuries because they were clearly the best team in the NFL and would have walked to a Super Bowl if it was not for the injuries.
I like God being up in heaven and there's like wildfires in L.A., there's fucking floods in Asheville, and he's like, you know what?
Fuck the Lions.
Fuck Detroit Lions specifically.
Steven was actually saying that the Lions were cheated, I believe, out of the Super Bowl. So
By
do you
God.
share,
By God,
do you share
though.
this?
The Lions winning the Super Bowl would have been a catastrophic financial loss for Vegas.
Okay. Conspiracy.
Lions conspiracy.
Who do you think would have taken credit for that? ISIS.
Andrew.
Wait a second. What if ISIS knew how you feel about them and they somehow sabotaged the Lions? Is that possible?
Well, I'd like for them to take credit for it already.
Well, yeah, you would think they would, because that's pretty diabolical.
Let me run this by you. I
Okay.
got another breaking thing. What if the accuser caused this problem? Andrew Oliver made a Detroit Lions rap song. Instrumental. It was what would you call it? A rap instrumental?
Rap instrumental?
And he used a quote from a player, and that player got hurt within the first drive of the game.
Oh.
Second play of the game.
It's a twist on the announcer curse. I don't
All
know.
Detroit Lions fans, this is on Andrew P. Oliver.
Yeah. Brother Oliver, you can find them on Spotify.
It's the Andrew Oliver curse.
Yeah.
You can stream it on Spotify?
From the dirt.
It's called From the Dirt. Wow.
Yeah, go stream From the Dirt. Several
Ouch.
times, inform an opinion.
Ouch.
Is what your girlfriend said when you hit her with a softball.
Yeah, something like that.
Well, how did she talk when her jaw was broken? Back to that.
That was the only good part. She didn't. Bang! No, she talked like this. Like that. It sucked, bro.
Could you tell when she was happy or mad at you? Like, could you decipher
I mean,
emotion?
she could smile and frown. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah. I've never had my jaw. I'm not Kanye West. I've never had my fucking jaw wired shut
Yet.
yet.
Do you want to go?
When
go
ISIS
play
hears this
some
podcast,
softball?
I might.
No, she could still make facial expressions. She just couldn't open her mouth for anything.
Womp womp.
I meant singing. She loved to sing. Bad times. If we're being honest, the true victim in that story, this guy, and the hero as well, and the hero from the dirt, rose the phoenix to the whatever that is.
Andrew, if you could clip this podcast and make a song with that quote right there,
Worthwhile.
I want to see you get injured.
You want to see me get injured?
Yeah, that's why I want him to make the song, because you're guaranteed to get injured.
You've seen me get injured, to be clear. What? Okay, here's something.
Okay.
What was your most painful stunt that you've done in a video? And we'll
Yeah,
put
if you wa-
stunt very relatively.
If you watch our videos, we get
loose.
we get slapsticky. I think slapstick comedy
Sure.
underrated. I hate when people are like, it's a little too slapsticky for me. I'm like, nah, it's pretty fucking funny.
Yeah, if you see somebody get hit in the nuts or something, that's instant comedy.
I love too when you're watching a movie. Yeah, that's like
A girl get hit in the face with a softball, bang.
bang. Marsha Brady. You Marsha Brady'd your girlfriend.
I did. I would, man.
No, I love in movies like
wish.
when they do like a dangerous.
Marsha Brady, bro. She was hot as.
Do you have a crush on Marsha Brady? Is that what you're telling us?
Yeah, you don't. You probably like Jan. No, you know
What
what?
was
You
the
like
dad's name? What was
you
the-
like Cindy
No, what's
probably
the dad's
because
name?
the John Bonet thing.
What was the dad's name? Mr. Brady. Mr. Tom Brady.
What was his
if
name?
you're listening. Mr. Tom Brady.
Anyway,
Okay, stunts. Yeah, we do our own stunts. No coordination. We've done some crazy shit. The Bills video I did fell on a fold-out table. That fucked up my back for days.
yeah.
Like I was curmudgeoned, and I was like, "Oh, this will be fun. I'll bounce off." Because we've done a live show where I've bounced off a table before, and I was like, "That didn't go the way I wanted it to go," but the show went on.
To be
No.
clear, you were supposed to go through the table and you bounced off the table like a fucking sack of potatoes, correct?
Yes, during a live show, I was like, "Oh, this is gonna be hype, dude. I'm gonna go through a table, and people are gonna go wild." No, I hit it and just fucking rolled off. It was like the most anticlimactic.
Onto like a concrete floor, basically.
But the roll was good. That's
Yeah.
how I know I'm ready to
Know your role.
big league. No, Bill's video. Don't
Really?
goof my back. Also,
That's the most
but-
recent one.
But the actual worst, I rolled on a video that Dan Johnson shot. It might be a Dan Johnson curse. Onto slate, and I fucked up my back pretty bad.
What were you doing?
Pretending to trip, and I did, and it was cold, and the slate was hard. And I hit my hand, and then hit my back. This is not a good story.
It's a good story. You know what my most painful stunt was?
Go ahead.
It's quite some time ago. Dan, do you remember what is it?
The Sweet Tea Fly Swatter?
Sweet Tea Fly Swatter, which by the way,
Which, by the way, Joey.
yeah,
ahead.
Joey Thompson comedy. Joey thought he was going to knock over a full pitcher of sweet tea with a fly swatter.
I was very confident.
Very confident.
about
Dan and I both said there's no chance in hell that that's happening. Correct? Yeah. In fact, after that, Joey has had ideas such as that, and we refer to those as sweet tea fly swatter ideas because there's no way it's going to work. So what
Gallon
happened?
of sweet tea with one of those flimsy little wire fly
Yeah,
swatters. Just
did
hit it,
not.
it'll knock over for sure.
To be clear, you smacked it I don't even know how many times you were fucking whomping that thing with the fly swatter. It never. I don't even know if it moved.
It was good for comedy though, because the tea you were reacting,
Right.
and the tea was flying everywhere.
Then the idea was
My ego was getting hurt.
we were gonna we were gonna pretend like he knocked it over and the whole table fell over, and so he swung the fly swatter and I pulled the table over on myself basically, and I hurt my testicles pretty badly, and they hurt for months. I genuinely thought I was gonna have to go to the doctor.
Well, yeah. So how did?
Would you sandwich them between the thighs?
I don't even really know what happened, dude. The table fell on me, and I think maybe the chair got me a little bit. Because
chair
the chair
got your
fell too.
pecker?
Yeah.
You got?
We'll pull that footage and put it in slow mo.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can you put it in the? We may be able to solve the mystery in post. Okay. Should we pretend like we're watching it right now? Yeah. And then we'll come back. We'll all laugh.
Yep. All right. So here we go.
Hey, what are you? Oh God.
Ah.
Oh, ha 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 ha!
Bang! You went.
Exploded.
I wish.
You went for it though. I'll say this:
Bang.
If you're an aspiring YouTube thespian,
Yeah,
Joe went for it on that one
I did. I was felt like I was a younger man and not as fat as well.
with a PH.
Well,
What? Okay, so yeah, you said your testicles hurt. In what way and how? Like,
it was a what?
yeah, like
It was a dull ache.
a dull ache in your
Yeah.
balls.
Yeah, for
Your pouch
months.
got smoted.
Yeah, didn't enjoy it. Would not recommend.
You had a dull ache in your nut.
0 out of 10.
It was worth it for the shot.
It was worth it for 100%.
The sound that table made when it crashed. to the ground.
Clang. Yeah, that was good.
But like, rate your pain 1 to 10. What kind of discomfort
Right now?
was on the daily? on the daily.
I don't know. 4.
So it's not that bad. You do it again, is what you're telling me.
Let me ask you this: do your balls hurt right now? If they did, would that be different for you and not thrilling? Hence the problem, right? If your balls don't hurt, not a problem. If they do, even to like a 4, it's a problem.
Well, if it makes you feel any better,
It does.
I'll kiss him and make him feel
It does make me feel better. Or it will make me feel better.
That's a funny skit. Is a kid is like
Kissing people's nuts.
a kid.
I don't think that was a skit, but I got bad news for you. I don't think that camera was there for YouTube.
a kid runs up to their mom and it's like, "Mommy, I got boo boo," and she's like, "Oh baby, do you want me to kiss it, make it feel better?" And she's like, "Where is it?" He's like, "My pee pee." My, it would be pretty fucking funny. It's lewd.
Right. I mean, it is funny.
Oh, fantasy football. Okay. God, another skit idea. I think this is, if you do fantasy football, you know there's punishments you have to do. And a lot of people do the beer run where you have to dress up in a costume and then drink a bunch of beer and run a mile. And so my sister's husband was trying to decide what's the worst punishment we should make. He was like, we should make him wear the Borat suit. And I was like, this is pretty funny. The Borat costume.
Right.
But if you really want to embarrass somebody, you should make them wear a Klan outfit.
Yep.
Do the beer run. But then underneath it, make them do blackface.
When they take off the hood and everything.
When they take off the hood, they're like, "Hey, whoa, guys, chill. It's cool, bro."
It's just me.
And I think that would be the worst fantasy punishment you could ever do.
You would be murdered. I have
Mommy,
to assume. Go ahead.
That's it. That's if
Okay.
you want to punish someone the worst, I think you should make them wear a Klan outfit and then wear blackface underneath it.
I think it's the ISIS flag to a football game.
One way to find out. Stephen and Andrew, what are you doing?
Which one do you want to do? Good times, bro.
Well, Joe, like I say every week on the Only Good podcast, this was fucking terrible. This sucked.
Yeah.
I didn't kill John Benet Ramsey.
Well, I don't know. Nobody really asked is the weird thing, and you keep saying that you didn't. That's the weird part.
Because the sponsor, which I can't remember the name of.
Oh, you mean the John Benet Ramsey signature 9/11 limited edition George Floyd neck pillow? Is that what you mean?
Yep.
Okay. I thought he did a great job with that. So,
Well, to all our viewers at home, we're going to sing a big old final send-off happy birthday maybe. Or I don't know if we're going to do that again. But we have a cake.
I wish that I wasn't attracted to one of you.
oh shit.
Bang!
That's about Joey, right?
Everybody's different. Everybody's different.
This has been the Only Good Podcast. Woo! Episode 7.
Happy birthday, me.
Happy birthday, Dan.
It's like
Suck
milk
it.
getting worse over time.
Milk's getting worse over time.
Do yourself a favor, baby, and fuck off. The Only Good Podcast. Fuck off.